this is school. Every time I call, she gon' come, she up.
We're recording. Long time coming, this one. Real long time coming. Any?
Yep. Every time I see you, it's like, oh, when you coming on the show?
Get me? Long time coming.
Yeah, well, made it.
Sinners Finance. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I have to do that from the beginning because we haven't been doing it. Click the like button.
Share it.
All of that. You get what I'm saying? Big guests in the building. The main men in town. The real main guys.
Most definitely.
You get what I'm saying? Would you say that the in terms of promotions, these are like top of the charts?
Nah, man. Staples for the city. That's how I describe them. Staples for the city. Facts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a long journey, I know that.
Hard work.
Yeah, long journey. Where did it start?
Depends what starts, what the double impact or the Sunday sessions or the events.
Definitely
in general.
double impact.
That.
Back in the day at Chambers, isn't it?
Yeah, because obviously we've like, I don't know, man. If you grow up in Brum, you can't miss your lot's face, even if you don't know you. You get what I'm saying?
They know,
like,
they know ya.
Yeah.
They know ya.
You, get what I'm saying? You lot must get stopped like you're famous like celebrities. Then
You know what? You know what's mad? Yeah, like when I went to I think it was Spain with the missus and the kids last year, and it was in a restaurant, and there was literally like one black family in it, like further down into the tables, and everyone else was either white or European or whatever. And the missus goes to me, I bet you £10, yeah. When he turns around, you know him. I guarantee, I bet you anybody.
Yeah.
Says, nah, we're in Spain. Don't worry about it, man. Go up there. The geezer turns around. Yes, Daz, what you saying, my bro? What you doing over here? I says, fuck. No, yeah, it's true. We do. To be fair, we see a lot of people that do recognise us and hail us up and that, but it's all love. It's always all love, man. That's what we love about it.
100%, definitely good energies. Good energies. So what?
You know, it is. I think we just need to give a full intro. So for those that don't know, this is Double Impact, and it two promoters, it's a DJ duo from Brum, and you lot have been setting pace in the city for decades now, innit? Decades.
Yeah, a long time, man. A long time.
Long time.
As you say, when you talk about start and Double Impact, it goes back to pirate radio station days, innit? So
Like 14, 15, I mean nearly 40 now.
Swear down.
140, it's nearly 40.
So how's it? Is it always
No, Luka,
been
closer
the
to the mic. Closer to the mic.
Has it always been like the double thing? Like,
Yeah.
has it ever been a separate?
nah,
Well, I started DJing, and then our mutual friend Chambers, who lives on his road, he came round to mine when I had the decks, probably like a month after, and he bought Dazza, and then we've just been kind of linked up ever since that.
Mental.
Obviously, they've told this story before, innit? But they didn't like each other at first. So obviously, like,
that's the classic.
What was it? The mixed race argument. I can only be the mixed race one here. You get me? Like,
Yeah.
both of you going for the same girl.
It's mad. It's mad. Like he will say that I was ignorant.
Yeah.
So you know when, like, I've known Chambers from primary school,
Yeah.
and then I used to go around his play football or whatever, with my brother and everyone else around there. And then Daz was there, but just used to say hello to Chambers.
So
but
he
not
says.
hello, not hello to
So he
nobody
says.
else. It's like, whatever. Still used to play football, but it's just, just like a funny energy in it. But then when he came around, I was just like, oh, it's this guy. And then he jumped, like when I was playing, he jumped to the mic. I was like, oh yeah, we just kind of clicked, man.
Yeah.
From there, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
all right then. Okay, before that, then what brought you to the decks then? Before you and Daz linked up, yeah. What brought you to knowing how to operate the equipment and that?
I didn't really, and that's why Chambers came round with his cousin, Mr. Lovemore, from London. So he came round and kind of showed me how to mix.
But what made you buy the decks though? Like in the first place?
I just liked garage music. So like the first time I heard it, my cousin came around and goes, I put this radio station on Silk City. And then I remember just sitting there for like hours just listening to this little blue. You remember the little radios with the wire? And I was just there just like this, just loving it, man.
So,
Yeah, my cousin was just playing football with my brother, and I was just listening to the music, and I was just like, oh, how do I get into this? And then a few of the guys from school was talking about decks and started DJing. I was like, oh, this is how you do it. So the first pair of decks, like a cheap £200 pair.
Yeah.
I think I got it from my birthday or with my birthday money.
What were they? New marks.
Probably worse than that. What were they called? Sherwood, man.
Sheerwood.
I've never heard of him
Yeah.
before.
Was that from Argos?
Was it a belt drive? Belt drive.
That's exactly that belt drive.
Driving, you have to push them off, didn't it?
Yeah. Start off
Mad.
so slow.
Yeah.
But it was from, remember Rich Sounds? in
Yeah,
town?
yeah,
In
yeah.
town, From there, man. They had like a package deal, man, with some dead mixer. So I just got that. I think I hooked up to my Wi-Fi at home somehow. And that was
Wi-Fi.
it. Not my Wi-Fi, my
I was going to say.
Yo, what kind of
I know,
futuristic thing?
yeah. To the hi-fi.
Yeah.
And that's it. I just used to save up my lunch money. I used to sell sweets at school to buy records, go punch records, hard to find. That's it,
Tempest?
man. Tempest.
Yeah.
What else was there? The other one, a Nitrates one. Depot.
Depot.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know that one.
Was that in London? Is that not?
Nah, it was in what's that? It's not Burlington Arcade.
Oh, it's like in that Kochu
Yeah,
route thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
they-
That was sick.
Back of New Street Station.
Yeah, I remember that
By
one.
size.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
did-
you mean the
The
walkway thing? I know you're on about.
yeah.
I know you're on
Forgot what
about.
it's called,
Man
but
didn't
it was
know about
down
that
there.
one for time, you know.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And then you know what it is when them times, yeah, when you knew about a record shop or anything, you keep things secret, bro. Like you can't let too many people onto what you do. You get me?
Yeah, you want to get hold of them gems,
Yeah.
innit?
And you know what? If you could get down to London, you're the man.
Yeah, I
You know
never
the-
ever went, you know. Never
Yeah.
ever
Nah.
went to London. Nah, I don't think so.
Sir down, Independence Records and them kind of places there, bro. You get the newest cuts. You get me, man?
Yeah.
Them days, man.
So what about you, Daz? What brought you to the mic then?
It's pretty much the same, but for mic version. Like I literally in school, you know, back in the day, you'd create like a crew, and we'd have like there would be like 4 of us, and it was pirate radio station that got me on it, man. I just used to listen to the MCs again on Silk City, but again, I'm listening to the MCs rather than the music as well. Garage is what it was, but I'm hearing the bars in it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, right, this guy's sick. Doctor, all of them guys inspired me in it, so I'm like, this is what I want to do. So I'd sit at my kitchen table, and I'd get out my like little exercise book, and I'd just be writing stupid little lyrics in it, and it just stemmed from then.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you say just join forces from there and that's
Yeah, I
it.
think that's
Yeah,
it.
so-
I think the first time we'd done it was we had a group session in your bedroom in it, like with doing a. I think it was obviously making a tape.
Yeah,
but there was a few of us.
Because Chambers used to MC a little bit as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Was it one other person?
There was someone else as well. Yeah,
Obviously, Mr. Lovemore, Chambers, you.
and another person.
Yeah.
So-
And then we just made a tape on our own.
Yeah.
And then we just made tapes,
Yeah.
CDs, whatever. And then
So when you think about it, you're kind of shaded off Chambers a little bit there.
And
Get me? So he's
Guy's
brought
not
man
in the
in,
mix.
and I've
He's at all the events though. He's there. He's at the events.
He went serious. He went serious, man.
Yeah, that was it. He weren't
went
serious with it, innit?
No.
So I think that's what the difference was, innit?
Yeah, definitely, man.
That's interesting because obviously, like, you lot have been good friends for
Yeah.
hell of a long time and business partners. You get what I'm saying? There's not many people within our culture. Then there is probably people in it, but like in terms of people that I can name, bro. Like I'm just thinking of people like Creps and Conan, like as in terms of rappers. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, there's not many people named to say they're doing. They're business partners and they're doing big business and they're still
Brethrens.
you get what I'm saying? Like the core elements still there. Like you lot still run tunes, do all the music, but still on the business side, pattern up. You get me?
Yeah. I think it helps the fact that we've had the same circle of friends from the very start as well.
Yeah.
So when we kind of step out of music and we go on holiday with our boys and with the family and stuff like that, it's been the same circle from day one. So we can kind of separate the business with going out with each
Okay.
other and enjoying each other's company as well. Do you know what I mean?
So does the business cross over to your other friends as well, or is it like?
What do you mean?
So
Are they
like-
involved?
Yeah.
Not involved.
They help
like
out.
that, yeah.
They help
Yeah.
out. They
Just
help
say
out.
just come and show you support with your feet. But like my brothers help with security sometimes.
Yeah.
And
Because they're probably all doing other businesses as well, ain't it? And,
Yeah.
or you probably even learn things from them, innit? What I'm saying, like, obviously, you two are business partners, innit?
Yeah.
But then does that expand to the rest of the group in terms of what you learn or how you navigate?
not really, you know. Not really. It's just kind of just us.
Yeah.
Like they're not always out with us, or they're not always
Yeah.
come. We have like separate meetings just for business, and then obviously we'll just go out partying together as well or chilling.
Yeah.
So
That's sick.
Because
That's-
they've got other interests
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I think out of the group, we're like me and him are like the music guys out of our group in it. As much as they love their music as well, but we obviously just took it
Passionate.
seriously. Exactly. Yeah. But obviously we can say that they're there whenever we need them. Like we could pick up the phone and phone any one of our boys and say, "Bro, we need you for this," and they'll be there straight away.
Heavy.
Yeah.
heavy because that's one thing that a lot of people find hard to navigate. Some people want to do business with their friends. One person's lazy, the other one's not lazy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
There's multiple different scenarios where like things just clash in it. Like it don't even have to be strictly about laziness. Like just different directions.
Personalities, innit?
Yeah, personalities,
Personalities.
all of that. You get me? So
Don't get it wrong, though. We argue.
Yeah.
Even now, we argue.
yeah.
Like, you know,
Like-
we have our differences with when we're trying to put business together.
Yeah.
You get me? So you can be a stubborn guy, man.
Slow down.
Well, I know that Daz is the people person and Luke is the enforcer.
You know what they say,
You don't really
yeah.
say too much.
What
Yeah.
they say.
Yeah, I can definitely tell that still. Definitely.
I think that's what's helped it work as well, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So we're both not exactly the same type of person in it. Do you
Good
know what I
cup,
mean?
bad cup.
Yeah.
So, how do you go from doing the DJ thing, you hosting, being double impact, to being the business people? Does that just happen naturally? Is it a strategy, business plan?
Here's a better question, because I was going to say the same thing as him. But when did you guys decide to say, all right, safe, let's go and put on a dance or sell a tape pack? Or when did you decide to try and monetize the art that
transition
that you,
into business.
Yeah.
So we first started taking bookings just from DJing from pirate radio. So we were on Smooth first.
Yeah.
Ganti put us on our first booking. I don't even know if we got paid for it. It was kind of quiet, but he's the first one that put us on the fly, and we were just gassed to be on it. And it kind of just went from there, more bookings. And then we just got busier and busier, kind of out a couple times a month. And everyone was just saying, you should do your own thing, get something going on. So we got Panama,
Party.
on Gas Street.
Oh,
down the side,
yeah.
First event, we just thought, let's just get as many people in the venue as we can. Free entry on a Sunday, and we got 350 people
Yeah.
Slow down.
on a Sunday in April, and it was snowing. So just like, okay.
Wait there, I think I remember that, you know.
You was
I
around
think I
back
was
then as well?
there,
You
yeah.
probably was,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You probably
yeah,
was.
yeah, I remember that still.
Probably dig out some photos.
I
and see.
remember that
man.
snowy day, bro.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was there. I was
man,
definitely there.
Times, man.
We couldn't believe it, man. We just like text everyone in our contacts. I think we flyed outside like with Coco,
Yeah,
Monobar,
yeah.
them kind of places.
What helps
Yeah,
with
man.
that though was the CDs. So
Yeah.
a lot of people, when you talk about the word viral, like nowadays,
Yeah.
we made a CD back then, and we just burnt thousands
Yeah.
of copies, and it was at home with the CD burners.
The towers.
Yeah, the tower. Yeah, the tower that will keep
Oh,
breaking
man,
down.
Yeah.
2 and 4 don't work. no
Exactly,
more.
bro. Yeah,
man.
yeah. And literally, like, we remember. I've walked past people that didn't know us back then, and hearing that CD and playing in their car. CDs went all over the place back
So whose idea was that?
to do the CDs.
Yeah.
Can't remember. I think it was just a progression from making tapes.
Yeah.
I bought a CD recorder, just like a hi-fi separate one, so we could always do them. And we just done them just to listen back to, and then we just started to burn them.
What other promoters doing that at the time? Because what year was this? Like 10?
Now the first one was 2008.
Oh,
This is around
swear.
baseline times as well, isn't it?
Shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So there would have been people doing like baseline CDs and all that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
at the
There was,
same time,
there was
yeah.
CDs was a thing back then. Like you come out of a club and a lot of people was handing out flyers
Yeah.
with CDs, and that was the promotion back then, innit?
But you lot was like not niched into anything particular where it's like
I think it was because the funky came out then.
Yeah.
Like funky house was fresh.
Fresh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So in Birmingham, the people that kind of was playing funky first was us, Jester, RB, and Mark Ryder.
yeah, Mark Ryder.
Mark
yeah,
Ryder.
yeah.
Like,
So wait there,
And
this,
Marcus Nasty would have been down here quite a lot
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah,
this
yeah.
is Dragon Eye days then, innit?
Yeah.
So what's
yeah.
that? 2009?
Probably
8? Nah,
just a bit
2008, any?
before. So like 2007, 2008.
Yeah,
I
'cause-
remember we were sat in Dragon Eye one time, putting flyers in the CDs
Yeah,
to give
yeah,
out.
yeah.
We just burnt a
Okay.
batch to give out
Yeah.
in it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Because we went Napa 07 and it 2007.
06.
06 was it?
Yeah.
And we heard the funky out there. So then when we got back, we was like, bro, look, this is
This is
it,
what we're
man.
on.
This is it, yeah.
On it, yeah.
That's what I think. That's what it is for most people when you start going overseas and
Yeah.
the new sound starts, and then that kind of period there, like people, like even like MCs will wait for the summer,
Yeah.
have their tunes ready,
for real.
and you have to pump it overseas, and then come back, and then you're a hit. You probably that's you for the year now.
That's the
Bookings,
pattern
money,
right there.
All the
yeah.
holiday destinations.
All right then. So what made you guys not dabble with the bass line then?
didn't really like it, man.
Yeah, simple as that. Yeah.
Like I get it, but I just never really liked it like that. Like
Yeah.
I'd have CDs played in a car, but like weren't really interested in playing it.
It's too harsh.
No, it's because these like think they're too nice. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Don't forget we play with grime as well, you know.
Now you're playing like the garage grind.
For me, for bassline just felt like it was a bit all over the place,
Yeah.
like with the noises and the
Yeah,
samples.
exactly. It's a bit noisy, man.
But yeah, again, we get it, but I don't know, it just didn't take to us.
Yeah, man. They're taking a piss out of me.
So, all right, then, so what we're saying then, so this is Dragon Eye days, 2007, 2008. So then after you started doing like the first events and whatever, like because I remember the logo for Party.
Yep.
So when did that start?
I think that party was my name. I just like, let's just call it a rave
Yeah,
party.
you did. Yeah, you're right. I think it would have been the second one where we actually did. We have a design for that very first one? We
Nah,
didn't.
it was Arby's brother did it.
Yeah.
So I think it was literally just a
The
logo
word
they
party
found
in it?
party,
Yeah,
and then he
yeah,
put
yeah.
like 2 balloons because I think Trimmer went on holiday somewhere and he saw the actual logo but without the balloons on there, so it's just like a generic logo basically.
Okay.
But he did that on like a business card size, and he showed me how to edit it, and then we just changed the color for the next one, and then changed the color for the one after that, and people was like, "Oh, you like dressed in the same color as the flyers," and it weren't even a thing like that.
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
they just started to do it.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I
Okay.
think a few months down the line, we did like a ladies edition, like for ladies free before like 11:30 or something like that. And it was pink, and everyone just came in pink, man. And
So-
I kind of just clocked it from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So why did that stop?
The brand.
Yeah.
We were at a venue. We were at Panama, and the owner kind of didn't want us in there anymore. And then
Or he did, but he wanted money out of us.
I think it was some,
More money.
Yeah. We basically called us in one time and called us upstairs, and we walked in the room probably about that size as this. We had like a security firm there, the management there. We're kids, you know. We're looking around thinking, what's this about, man? And they go, sit down, lads. Basically, this is the new security firm that's going to be taking over. You guys are going to have to pay them the money. You're going to have to pay for your security. We weren't paying for security back then, innit? We weren't really making much money to pay for security. But then they tried to land that on us, and we was just like, nah. We walked out of there.
So what was the move after that then?
we moved up the road to Sugar Sweet, and it was decent there. To be fair, we did our first birthday there,
Yeah.
and we had 950 people on the first birthday. Like the queue was up the road. I think till now it was the biggest bar spin ever had. Yeah.
Well, was that on a Friday?
It's a bank holiday Sunday that it
Okay.
fell.
Yeah.
Sugar Seat was a good venue, you know, but it was up and down to what kind of crowd you get.
You know what it is? I
get
felt
missed.
like that place is funny because the dance area was small and then you had the big walk around that was there for no reason. Like, you get me?
Yeah.
It was mad. But we had that. We already built that loyal base from Panama then. So everyone was following us because of that funky house and everything we were playing. So we could have probably brought Party anywhere and it would have worked. But we just happened to take it to Sugar Sweet, and we had some good times there.
Yeah, it
man.
was good, man.
And what was it still called Party them times?
Yeah,
it was.
It's the same brand. And then what happened? Something happened at Sugar Sweet, and we ended up going to Dragon Eye, and then it just kind of got moved around and just kind of faded out.
Yeah.
It's just
But whilst you're still doing your promoting, you're still DJing and it's you're still getting booked.
Yeah.
So you're like just cleaning up at this point, like you,
Well, yeah,
Staying busy,
booking
man.
wise, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we would have been charging a lot back then, though.
nah,
Nah, because we were still young, man.
yeah.
So we wouldn't.
And most of your bookings would have been local as well, innit? Like
Yeah.
people that you know as well.
Right,
innit?
never getting
yeah.
out of time bookings, man.
Yeah.
It was sick because I remember flying outside Rococo for like our event, and like there would be like 3 or 4 other promoters, and we'd be on all them flyers. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Sit
see.
down.
Sick, man.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Wait, so has that worked to your lots of advantage then, being DJs and promoters at the same time?
Yeah.
I'd say so. Yeah.
I
I
think-
think it makes it authentic, innit?
Yeah.
Because people are liking us for what we play and what we bring.
Yeah.
So we're not just promoting an event. Like you can see the passion in the music in it.
Yeah,
and you can
exactly
see that
Because
when we play.
at any Sunday sessions, no matter what happens there, the music is always going to be
A1.
100
Yeah.
Yeah.
every time.
And I feel like you like have built a solid base at home as well. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like your name can't be tarnished. People ain't gonna forget. Yeah, you know, like there's big DJs, you know, and then they go further afield, yeah, probably making their money.
Yeah, I get you.
When it's time to come back home, I don't think they got the same respect. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like you lot were always, throughout consistent years, you maintain the level of respect. Because it's not like you don't go out of town much, but obviously home is patterned.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're right. Yeah, 100%. I agree with that.
Did
Definitely.
you do that on purpose?
Yeah,
It wasn't a plan. But
there must have been some sort of plan, because it's not like you couldn't go further afield. Like, your name still ring bells in other cities.
We did try it and we got there, but it's like we'd see DJs and be like, oh, I'd love to play out of town. Yeah, we'd love to play out of town. And we're playing out of town all the time now, which we're grateful for.
Yeah.
But like, we'd go to London just partying. It was one of my birthdays. I remember it was one of Obi's nights.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Just
there was no chance of me getting on the deck, so I'll just go to the promoter. Oh, listen, get my boy in the mic. He's like, oh, nah, in a minute. And I'll just pester him. And I say, all right, here what? Let him go on the mic for 2 minutes. If he's no good, that's it. We'll leave. We'll just go back home. Knowing that he would go on, do his thing. It's like, oh, okay. Got him to stay on the mic. I was like, oh, we're promoters from Brum. We do this, do that. All right. Then like the next event, he booked us. We ran a coach down there.
You still you ran some tunes on that night as well, though. I'm sure you jumped on.
I can't remember.
I'm sure you
I
did
don't
for a
remember the
couple.
first night, but it's just like we just kind of just made noise wherever we. Wherever we
See what it is?
Yeah.
Technically, really and truly, it's proper strategical, you know. But because it's happening so naturally,
Yeah.
I think
you're
that's
not
what it
really
is.
realizing what you're doing.
Yeah,
But the
probably.
fact that you're a duo, he's the mic man, you're the DJ, but you're the one that's gonna pester. Get him on, because you know what's gonna happen and what's gonna follow. So really and truly, there is a pattern, but it's just happening like
You're
naturally,
right.
though.
You're right, because I think again that transitions into other bits of play as well. Because you're right, I wouldn't have said to him, "Yo, give me the mic, let me jump on." He would always say to me, "Go grab the mic, man. Go and grab it."
So one don't work without the other, then basically, and that's the business moving
Yep.
it as well.
Yep.
Sick.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
heavy.
So we've had over the years we've had people that want to book me just on my own, or Luka on his own, just maybe because they can't afford the brand or whatever, trying to cut the money in half or whatever.
Or if it don't fit.
And we've said no. Like we've had big brands come to us and say stuff like that, and we've said nah, unless it's the Double Impact brand, we ain't gonna do it.
And that's the sick part. That's the sick part.
That's understanding your brand and then not compromising.
Yeah.
One another.
basically, you know
It's
what I'm
just
saying?
loyalty. That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you know that each one's got like one another's back in it. So it's
At,
just
at
like
the same time, even if we'd done the booking, it wouldn't work the same way. I can't host for a random DJ because I don't know the DJ's style in it. I know his style. I know what kind of tunes he's going to play. I can see the transition of what he's going to do in it. So I work off his vibe. Same with him. He knows exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's sick.
And I think we just complement each other in that way.
So after Dragon Eye, then what happens?
We went to Mono for a bit.
Done some bank holidays with
Mono.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did loads,
Monobar.
loads
Yep.
of bank holidays with Mono.
Mental.
The legendary place.
Monobar, legendary.
When people ask us what's your favourite club in Birmingham, I'll always say Mono.
Mono. It's Friday, innit? Monobar.
Yeah, that was the day.
Friday.
Saturdays, yeah.
Slippery floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
You get to say?
Yeah. The good old days of Mono
yeah.
Bar, man.
Everyone lingering by the toilets.
Yeah.
I just felt like it was dark in there, though. It was like proper dark in there. I
It
felt
was
like,
the
It was
early days of
comfortable,
Mono
man.
Bar.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone just knew everyone. It was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Yeah.
a safe place.
But
man.
that's what it was, though. It was because everyone knew everyone in there.
It was
you
the
didn't
hood,
need
man.
anything else in there. Do you know what I mean? You didn't need
like
no
community, like you say, man.
Yeah, it was.
They didn't need to spend no money in that place, man. It was just that place, and
Yeah.
that's it.
So what's this then? This is what 2010.
I think we did the second birthday day, so that would be 2010. 2010?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
early
to 2010. Yeah.
So then after that, you took the big leap in it.
Yeah, literally, because we sat down with the owner.
Yeah.
And we was talking about, we're going to go and buy this club. And I remember him saying, don't do it, man. It's going to be the worst thing you ever do. It's so much
yeah.
hard work.
Yeah, he didn't
And
want
I
us
was
to do
just
it, man.
like,
But because we played at Monobar and we was there so much, we thought we had to sit him down and say, bro, we're looking at this place and it's round the corner from yours, and it. So out of respect, we're telling you that we're going for it. He was saying, nah, don't do it.
Yeah.
We're saying, no, we're not asking. We're gonna do it. Innit?
Yeah,
This
but
is
wait
we have
there,
to
wait
try
there,
this
wait
next
there,
step,
wait there,
innit?
wait
So-
there, wait there, wait there. Let me just slow down because this is finance, so we need to understand this. So what I'm trying to say is now you DJ bookings, promoting now, you get into a stage now where you both are talking about I don't know, leasing or buying the club or
leasing,
whatever it is, yeah. Financially, how does that work? Because you're two people, you're not one. You get it?
We just had some money saved up, not loads.
is that you two have got money together saved up, or yo, I've got mine, you got your mine.
More that his.
But it weren't even that's not even how it started. Like we walked past the building of Revue, and there was a sign up that said for sale and a number, and we looked at each other and said, you know what, let's just phone the number, let's see what they're saying, just out of curiosity, because we don't know how it all works, and we phoned him, and he said he's not using the place. He said if we can come in and run it, pay him his rent, and take whatever else we can make, then cool. And that's how that started. So we didn't even take on any contracts or lease or anything like that. We just ran the event for him, or opened up the building and made a bit of business for him, gave him his rent money.
Okay. And that's when I would have probably got involved around them times, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's when I would have I bought a camera and I thought I was the man.
Was it Trilla's video that you came to do down there? Was that you?
Nah, he did Trilla's video.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
him.
Which one? Which one?
Yeah.
The one when they had like the...
0121.
No, it wasn't 012.
It was?
Okay, 0121, he filmed some of them parts.
Oh, yeah.
But then I edited and filmed some of them. You get what I'm
You
saying?
came down to film it.
I was doing the thing with Silk as well, innit? What was it
2711? Yeah.
He wanted me to come down and film it and edit it. These times I don't even have a clue what I'm doing, you know.
I swear.
Nah, I didn't know nothing. I just got a camera. I bought a camera.
Sick.
I was just trying to navigate life, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? This is where I've met CS.
Yeah.
So if anything, I'm trying to learn from him. I'm probably phoning him like, yo, how do I do this?
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was doing. Obviously, you lot was probably trying to get into the whole content thing as well.
Yeah.
Along with Silk, you get what I'm saying? And obviously, I knew Silk through like a apostle and that as well. So it was just one of them things where I had a camera. Yo, come down and film.
Let me do my thing and that.
Yeah. And obviously, it was good enough for them times there.
Yeah, of course.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then
When you compare them times to these times, you're right.
Yeah.
You could have filmed anything back then, really, innit?
Basically,
But when you think about it, like all them videos from Revue, they're all still on YouTube now.
swear down.
Yeah. If you type in 2711 and Revue bar,
there.
all of them will come up.
I'm gonna have to take a look at that. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look
You
at
know, like
that.
when you're on the road, yeah,
There's no 9 to 5.
that road is from 24 to 24, 12 to 12. Even if you're on the road and you're making £5 a day,
Yeah.
you're on road 24. Even if
There's
you have
no
an hour
shutting
nap,
up.
if your phone rings, you're up. Like when you go in studio now, it's like, raw, nah man, I'm finishing it. If the song's half finished, I don't care if it's 5 in the morning, we'll go in again. And also networking. So like when you're on the road, you're dealing with different people. Not every drug user is homeless. You got some people that are rich that take heroin. You know what I'm saying? So even when you're on the road, you're dealing with people that are all from different walks of life. So you know how to network in it. You might not be knowledgeable in every single topic, because obviously you're from the roads in it. You might not even be book smart, but just having common sense and street smart and knowing raw. This is this and this is that. Then
Same hustle, different product.
But that's when I would have passed you. Did I pass
That's what I'm saying. So this is where it's like mad. It's just like everything's all interlinked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he's fucked off the camera at that point and says, "Yo, I got a pattern for you." He's linked me with Silk. Silk's brought me to you, like, you get me. So this is what I'm saying. I know about what you do and that.
Yeah.
But I'm very much really reserved at them times. I don't say too much. I'm proper quiet in it. I've come in, made the video, and I think off the back of the video, you was like, nah, this is what we have to do. So how you had Revue sorted out was like the first Saturday of every month. You would have
Special
the big
guest.
headliner, you get me, and then that's when I would come in, and then it just built from there, innit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know what's raw mad? That period of time, you know, there's a set. That 27-11 kind of time, that was like mixed race era, bro. You know, I swear my life, I'll see man today, you know, and I'll say, you look like the type of geezer who will go Revue. I swear down, no gas.
It was cardigan season. That
Yeah, bro. I swear down. Mixed race, chest, you know what I'm saying? Like, gripping up everything like that. I was doing your thing them times there, stuff. There was always like a tall...
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right.
Probably could name names and that, but it's so long, man.
You're
But
right,
yeah,
you're right.
Trust me, that was a whole era, bro. Like I said, I'll see you, man, today, and I'll remember that event. You get me?
Yeah,
man.
Really
You know what
proud
I'm
of
saying?
that one, man.
Yeah.
That was sick.
27-11.
Sick.
So, like, what happened with that? Like, how did that?
Wait there,
Yeah.
before we even go into how that ended, I think we still need to talk about just the inception of it, because as you said, you got the building off the fact that you just seen the number on there, innit? And you've called, and then you've realized, we can actually do something in it. I think that's sick, because people won't even know that part of the story, innit? And it kind of shows like taking the initiative to just see.
Yeah.
Not even with the idea of doing anything with it. Just
Exactly.
let's just see.
That's it. Sometimes just if you, we wasn't going to lose on making a phone call, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's just put it out there, man. Ask the question. You never know what's going to come back. Simple.
Yeah.
It's just the next step from DJing to promoting to like, actually running a place.
So then, how did that happen then? So you've done the first party there. You gave the owner his rent and whatever. So when did that discussion happen about, you know what, we might take it over, or like, did that ever happen?
Yes, we did the first 3 months. What was it? I think it was like the third quarter, and we just about made our money back. It was just have it for another 3 months, see what happens. So then that's where we got like the Christmas money. It was like, okay, there's decent money here, innit? And then he said, I think we had paid him something slowly over like a year, and then we had some promoters in that promised us the world, that said they could do this and that. It was Scintillate.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? There's another company called that. So when you're saying we're thinking of setting it out. So yeah. But how you describe it sounds the same as yeah.
Okay, next definitely. Definitely. But yeah, they came in. It was like, oh yeah, we'll do this, we'll do that. We'll smash the bar. We'll have Lambos parked outside. It was like, okay, cool, let's try it. And it just never happened, and we just saw the rent money just flying out. Just like, shit, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And then we sat down. Me, him, VIP Silk. He's like, oh, let's do this. And then he came up with a name because it was on the 2nd of July, 2011. So 2011.
Okay.
That was the name. It was like, you know what, that just works in it. We just run with that.
Yeah.
And then we kind of just put everything on that. So we booked EZ for the first one because it was the first Saturday of the month. There was a fight on the same night.
I think did I record that one? I think I might have,
Probably.
Maybe.
I think I might have done that one. EZ, yeah.
But I think it was a
I think
David Hay
I might
fight.
even have footage on my Facebook, swear down.
I could probably dig out the photos or at least the video.
Yeah.
But
See, I'm
if it's
pissed.
on Facebook-
I didn't save none of the footage from that area,
Swear.
I'm
Fucking
sure I've still got
pissed,
it, you
bro.
know.
Like, I got the videos obviously on YouTube, but I'm on about the raw footage, bro. Like, I wish that I had it because, like, that is history now. You get me? Like,
Again, on YouTube, like, not the promo videos, there's raw footage of the EZ set on YouTube.
Yeah, that's
still.
what I'm saying.
We'll be on the
I've
mic with him as well.
Yeah.
Golden,
I remember that, man. Mental blood.
yeah.
You know, this is bringing back memories. That I forgot that I even had.
I know, bro.
Crazy that is.
it feels like yesterday.
Yeah.
Raw feels like yesterday.
it's serious.
It's nuts.
So you decided to do the promoters came in.
Yeah.
Promise
So
the
yeah,
world.
So that didn't really
2011.
work in it.
No.
Yeah.
So then we just put that together, but we put like a little formula together. So we had people doing guesses for us, so they'd get as many people to come as they come. I think it was like £3 on the guest list. They get that £3 in, whoever came before 11:30. So it's more incentive for them to do it.
You hear that? £3 on the guest list
Yeah,
again.
I'm sure it's like £3 or £5, something like that. And then that's it, as I say. There was a fight on the first night, like a David Hay fight.
Yeah.
So it was busy, but it weren't ram. But then the next week, so you know where Revue was? The queue was round up to Monobar.
Yeah.
It was like, nah, it's crazy, man.
Crazy.
We had Arcadian security phone to say, you fucking up. You parked outside, Las Iguanas, people can't get in, this and that.
It was all
It's
mad.
Would you say that's the era where you stopped coming to the front door?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, them days. Yeah.
That's when you would have had to, like, you getting call Dazza, call
Yeah. 100%.
That the security phone was telling us, don't come to the front door. Yeah, man. Crazy, man.
Crazy. So how does that progress over time?
Well, it progresses because they started booking people. Because I feel like you guys were doing certain things that others weren't doing. Because like at the time you had Cherry Lips, that was promotion that was at the time.
Yeah. So that's it. So we had Cherry Lips in, but they were doing events at our place, but then other events somewhere else as well. Yeah. So what was the night called that they had? It weren't Cherry Lips, because Cherry Lips was like a once a month or once every 2 months. Whatever the night was, I can't remember.
It was a weekly night, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a weekly night. I can't remember. We'll be able to find out. But then, like, on one of the Saturdays, they'd do a Cherry Lips, but somewhere else. It's like, this ain't really working. So then that's when we got Scintillating, and it kind of just went downhill, innit? But
Yeah.
Scintillating led to 2711,
So that's where the business kind of it's one thing to be in the music, get bookings, that's just money coming towards you. And when it's time to actually start controlling the business,
That's it.
That's when the people, you have to stand up and be counted in it. Like ups and downs.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you could just take the bookings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could just live out the bookings. That's fine. You get what I'm saying? It's just whether you want to take things further now.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have to find out things the hard way. Like, it's not all plain sailing.
Exactly that. There's wrong decisions that we made in it, but
What were some of them?
I think that was. I'd say that I wouldn't even say it's a wrong decision because, as you said, it led to 2711 in any way.
Yeah.
But the fact that we tried to bring in Scintillate over an event where they had it busy every week anyway. But Scintillate said to us they'd bring us more. So we're thinking we want to build this business up in it. So let's make that decision and bring Scintillate in. Probably was a mistake because Scintillate was terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah.
But as I said, it all happens for a reason in it because it led on to 2711 then.
Yeah. And would you say it was plain sailing from there?
Nah, definitely not playing.
No.
Nah.
What were some of the difficulties though in like
Boy.
running it?
Mate,
Yeah.
as kids, we was in that police station once a week at least.
Yeah.
Swear.
That would have been your main problem though, really, innit? Controlling town, like controlling your crowd in town is like
Yeah, I get that as well though. Like this is Birmingham as well back then. Do you know what I mean? So again, you've got people that want to come to the venue that don't really want them to come to the venue, man.
and they're gonna come to the venue.
And they're gonna come to the venue, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got that aspect of it, and then it's the behind closed doors part where we're having to tell police all these details, and they're asking us questions, and we're thinking,
You're not trying to get involved in all that.
you know what I mean? Why are we the only ones in this police station having to answer to these questions, man?
Which is, to be fair, still goes on to this day, innit? Because look at Portrait recently, and like I'm saying, it's like the problems are still happening now. So it's things that you're gonna face anyway, innit?
Yeah. It's
Like-
part of that.
Yeah. A nightclub owner, it's not the easiest job. I feel like
Nah.
people probably think they're gonna get into this and make a bag of money because get some girls in there, and you're good. But when you're in the center of like, I think it's Birmingham as well.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly,
like
yeah.
where there's not that many places to go for our, you know what I'm saying, type of music and all that. Once people home into one place,
That's it, man. The word spreads in it. Yeah, that's exactly that.
yeah.
It was hard.
So was that the downfall then, or
Nah, the downfall was the technicality with the owner.
okay?
So we applied for I think it was like a change on a license or something like that. But the owner had gone bankrupt, but hadn't transferred the license over to us properly. Then there was an incident, or the police said there was an incident in the venue, and it got flagged up.
Well, we didn't know he was bankrupt.
Yeah.
So he was running it, and he was bankrupt, and we knew nothing about it.
But
Okay.
and furthermore, we wouldn't have known that by him going bankrupt,
Yeah.
it means that the license is void.
And was he actually the owner, or like was he a leaseholder?
He was the main leaseholder.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
And we had a good relationship with him as well. Do you know what I mean? We'd go for food with him and stuff like that. So
because he had the restaurant around the opposite, the Indian restaurant.
Yeah.
he owned that as well.
Mad.
Yeah. So so when the police looked into it, it was like, boys, he ain't gonna work.
we couldn't do
Well, they
nothing
gave
about
us
it,
an
man.
option. They gave us an option, didn't they? They said that we could open, but we'd have to close at 12 or 1 o'clock or something like
so
that.
it'd just be like a restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
Yeah, we couldn't work with
So
that.
we tried to get the license again, but because of the noise and everything around it, everyone just objected. It was all in the papers.
Yeah.
It was long, man.
So before we transition at 27, Revue, can we just talk about the people that you did book though? Because I remember you had DWE, you had Boy Better Know, you had
That's the one that's on YouTube. The
yeah. I remember that night, bro. Mental,
You know what?
mental.
When you're saying these things,
You
know
went
it's
there,
gonna-
though?
Nah, I must have been because I remember DWE.
Okay,
I was
okay,
definitely
okay,
there
okay,
for
okay.
DWE.
Okay,
I was
okay,
definitely
okay,
there
okay.
for that. 100%.
You know what's sick about
Yeah.
the D double one is he was in the smoking area before he come on.
Yeah.
And he was so shy.
Yeah.
So shy. He didn't want to go on, man.
Slow down.
Yeah, man. And he was like, yo, everyone was like, come on, man. We're like, we're waiting for you. You get me? And then when he come on, that's still one of the best, biggest nights we've
I
ever
remember.
done.
I was definitely there, bro, for that
The
one.
energy was mental.
Yeah.
It was mad. It was just as Bluka dropped
Yeah.
not long after that. But when he jumped on it, it was just mad. Mad. Can't even explain it, man.
Crazy.
But you can see the video, you can see like
The energy.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
our faces is just like,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Because that's it.
Yeah.
Because we was there raving, man. This is our place. And we're in the crowd. Like,
Crowd doing your thing,
Feeling it, bro.
basically.
Yeah, man.
yeah, man.
So how did because men would have been 20
We were 25 when we got it. So
How did that
26,
feel like?
27.
Man's got their own
And you know
club
what?
like
It's true. Like, and you booking the biggest the biggest
artist in the
act,
kind of like in the
it's
country,
crazy,
like.
yeah.
But it's not even just artists we were booking. We
Yeah.
had to getting staff in. We was interviewing staff like I knew how to interview people.
Yeah.
You know
This
what I
is what I'm
mean?
saying. All of these things, this is what you see when he's on about the business. Like all of these things, bro. Like there's so many things that you're taking on. That to me, even now, is
Attached,
mental to think. So
it is.
at 25, with no one to show you, like how do you even process all of that and get it done?
Just wing it.
That's it. That is it.
man, like-
I'm telling you.
You know what? I worked on a bar, so I kind of knew what to do at strip club actually.
So which one?
Legs 11.
Okay, yeah.
I just wing my way.
That was
in
on
there.
Gas Street then as well. Yeah.
So I just walked past one day and I saw someone coming out and it's like, oh, have you got any bar jobs? He's like, yeah, you worked in a bar before? I was like, yeah. But I've seen someone pour a drink before, so it can't be that hard. But yeah, so I knew how to work in a bar. We've done glass collecting before, so we know kind of a bit of how it runs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, just get people in to do that.
Called
Yeah.
a few friends in.
Yeah, man.
To
Yeah,
kind of
Emil.
help out. Yeah, Emil.
Do you
big up.
remember Emil that lived around by you?
Mystery?
Yeah.
We got him on the bar.
Yeah. My cousin
Yeah.
was doing glass collecting.
Yeah.
Like
Dee
little-
helped.
Yeah, little things like that.
Yeah, man.
But also, there's got to be a hell of a level of discipline because, you know, if you're partying, there's loads of gal, there's loads of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And finances, you can end up spending your money in the club on that night.
Yeah,
You
if we were
profit.
stupid.
You know what I mean? Like,
Definitely.
I'm sure there's promoters that did that. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
that
saw it,
w-
man. And we've said loads of times, like, we like to go out, have a good time. But we always said, like, imagine we just go out to, like, any other club and just buy bottles and bottles and bottles and just show off the money that we've just made. Like, it'd be
It never
Yeah,
made no
crazy.
sense to us.
Yeah.
Man.
man. Yeah. We
But
used to
that's-
hustle up on the bars, like not the bar, like the bottles at Revue, like, if you buy this bottle, I'll buy a bottle. But really, it's like £20 for me, man.
oh, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So where does that discipline come from, or has it always just been instilled in you to like?
I think so,
It
yeah.
must have been,
Yeah.
you know, it must have been the upbringing in it.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
because again, if it doesn't make sense to you, it's
Yeah.
like that's just got to be in your head from day
Yeah.
one, innit?
Yeah.
And obviously, you just covered something already, but I was going to ask: have you had any other type of jobs? Have you worked any other jobs? Like, was there ever a time where it's like, I do our full-time jobs, then go on to the music?
Yeah. So you was doing your thing before we took on, or while we took on reviewing it.
Yeah, like building and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I was
yeah.
in retail. I was in Armani Exchange.
Okay.
And I woke up one day. I woke up one day and said, you know what? Fuck it, I'm not going in. But didn't even phone him. Yeah. Bro, the manager belled off. The manager was belling off my phone, for about 2 years straight. Man. Just never showed up, man. Fuck it.
2 years straight, you know, man, the manager.
And I bumped into he's still in retail.
You must have been getting bare sales to be getting. I managed to call you for 2 years, bro.
Yeah, 2 years. Mental.
Mad, bro, I swear. I bumped into him as well, and he said to me, I said, what happened that day, bro? I was like, I just didn't want to come anymore, man. That was
I made it, man.
crazy, man.
Mental.
So that kind of brings us then to transitioning out of Revue, because one of the memories that I had was you like being on ladders and fixing shit. I thought you like was just music, man. So when I'm seeing that you're building stuff, I'm thinking like, where does that come from? Where do you learn? Like, how do you learn? Do you get me? And then as I know, when you got rid of the club, that's kind of when you've gone full fledged with all of the building work, innit? So,
Renovations.
That's Luka. That's So he's the experience in that.
Yeah, but in terms of like properties and all those things, what is it, renting now, or have you already invested, or?
You do your thing, innit?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, it was actually from, I didn't even know we was talking about this, but yeah. So the first flat that I bought, I knew someone that worked at a stage agent, so he got me a good price, and I didn't have any money, but I knew that 2711 was gonna make some money.
Mad.
So I said, I want this, and he put it down. Obviously, it takes like 6 to 8 weeks to go through. And obviously, by the time it came to putting it down, I had the money there ready to go. So
See that risk there? See that risk there, bro? Like, that's what people need to understand sometimes.
true, man.
You have to see the vision, know what you want to go for, and even visualize it by saying like a specific that there.
Yeah.
And you know how you're going to get it. It might not be there at the time, but
Yep.
you know what I mean?
But this is the thing, though. He's saying he's winging, but I think it's more than that, bro. Because there's so much calculation in all of the moves that you're making. Like,
Without
don't
knowing
just
it.
feel like you just. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I get ya.
you're not just doing that, bro.
I think you're right with what you said. Like we probably don't realize it
Because you're doing it at the time.
Yeah.
You feel like it's like a passion to one, make money, and two, do business.
Yeah.
Like
I think
obviously you
naturally.
got your music side of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for you to see a house and say you're gonna get it and you're gonna get it from this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like obviously that's not got nothing to do with music. It's
Yeah.
more to do with like a passion of understanding finances and
Yep.
how you're gonna get to that level.
And I think it was
Yeah.
as you said, it was the part where we transitioned from the music, knowing we can actually make some money from this, and seeing that and trying to build off from that. Because we could have easily just said, we can see that, but you know what, I just want to play music, man. That's what I want to do.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fact that we can go in, we can run this club, we've managed to get staff in, we've had a busy night, we've had busy weeks. So seeing that, it was naturally, we just would have said, yo, let's keep going forward, man. Let's keep going for it.
And it's good that it's obviously a hobby that's paying bills as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, then so let's talk about that. Any Revue's gone now. So in that period,
Yeah.
what's happening on the music front? Because DJ bookings will still be coming in, but
Yeah.
what's going through your lot's head? Like losing the club and well, not losing it, but
Oh,
letting it go.
stress, man.
It was deflated, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
But you're still getting your bookings, though, innit?
Yeah.
not as much,
not-
though, was it?
Why? Because the focus was on the business or time
It
periods.
went up and down like over the couple of years that we
Yeah.
had it, just because we wanted to be at Revue for most of the time. I think we only ever went. We took a couple of bookings on a Saturday, and they were like out of town bookings that we wanted to do to progress the music side of things. But we didn't take as much bookings because we wanted it to obviously be the main spot, and this was
Yeah.
the only place where you could catch us. So
Yeah.
I think it dipped a bit after, picked back up a bit, and then I think it dipped again. And then that's when kind of Sunday sessions came around. I can't remember the order. What did we do first?
I remember. I
Double
know the
Impact and
inception of
Friends.
Sunday sessions. It was
Double Impact and Friends first.
yeah, someone's
Yeah.
birthday and was in Simeon's
Yeah.
photo
Yep,
studio.
yep.
It was my birthday.
Yeah, right. Like
was the
just
first
after
one,
that. That was the first, and
Yeah.
I just thought that was so sick because like we was live streaming them like it's Boiler Room.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's in his photo studio,
Yeah.
and the vibe was just sick.
Yeah.
You get me?
Well, that's
Yeah.
it then, yeah.
And then after that, you guys started popping up in different places, like not announcing where it's gonna be. Boom, stream, and then I think that was just a natural progression into you like catching the buzz back again.
Yeah.
Because whatever, obviously
You're
you
right.
said you deflated in it. So
right.
Yeah.
from my
Yeah, 'cause
observation,
think about I'm out of a job when Revue's gone.
Okay.
I've quit my retail job. I ain't got no job right now. So my thing is, boy, I need to get back into work, innit? So that's what I'm focusing on. So I'm not really the music's is there, but right now I need to get paid in. I need to get into a job. So that was my thing. So yeah, we were stressed, man. And yeah, and that was it. Then it was like once we got settled in what we were doing, we was like we still had the passion for music. We're still playing out. So it was like what's the idea, man? And then that was it. Yeah, the Double Impact and Friends thing. man.
yeah.
Interesting though, because obviously you're always making sure that your finances are going to be covered because you like got a passion for music. Like there's no, you know what I'm saying, that the passion's there,
Yeah.
but you still need to cover your finances. There is people out there
Yep.
that will take on the passion and it will
You know what? That's a sick observation.
Yeah,
you know,
like-
because like technically you guys are creatively driven in it, but you've never allowed to run away with the fairies with the creativity of thinking, this is just for the love of the art, or like, you get me?
There's a reality to
Yeah.
it. as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
You're right.
Whereas a lot of people don't have that, and they might have their ups,
Yeah.
but then their downs are like really down.
Yeah. And
Like
they
mental health kind of
stay down for a long time as well.
because they're not able to say, "Boy, I need to get back into work."
Yeah.
A simple thing like that, like
Yep.
you know what I'm saying. Like I need to cover the bills. I need to
Yeah.
look after myself first, even though this is a passion. You get me?
Yeah. With them
Yeah,
Double
man.
Impact
Be
and Friends,
realistic
like
about it all.
that we still had to pay for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were renting the sound out. We had to. The people, the venues, we didn't so much because there were people that were doing us favors.
And it helped them with the promo
Yeah.
as well.
With their spaces and whatever.
Yeah.
The rule was just bring a bottle. That's
it.
how I remember.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
man.
So you were still full of opportunities as well. So did you actually get back into work though? Did you?
Yeah, I joined an agency
Okay.
doing some driving work. Yeah, but
Okay.
I mean, again, that's progressed me into what I do now.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
always a start of something.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So what is that? Another business venture aside from this all?
Yeah, but that's just
Yeah.
I'm employed.
Okay.
Apart from what we do now. innit?
Okay, yeah.
I'm in a good position now where
Yeah.
I'm climbing the ladders into what I do in it.
Yeah.
So and that came from obviously going into the agency, then the company taking me on, and then I've been promoted a couple of times. You know what I mean? So it's
A question I'm going to ask towards the end is, how are you finding balancing, you know, employment with also running this? But before we do that, yeah, let's talk about. So we started off with Double Impact and Friends. The transition from that to Sunday sessions. Let's look
This
at
is
that.
the time period where I wasn't around.
Yeah, you
was
was
I?
was around.
where was you, man?
Is that holiday?
I was around. You know saying? I just know that everyone was having fun. That's all I know. You know
I feel, honest to God, like I know that you like are talking about Panama, but I'm telling you, early days, yeah.
He's loved
What,
it. Like.
early Sunday session. I know.
Yeah,
bro.
The whole story.
I know.
Like every time he seems like, oh, you lot killed it. How you've done this? How you've done
Trust
that.
me,
Like,
bro. Trust me.
The early days of Sunday
Trust me.
was beautiful.
Special.
Yeah,
The
it
very,
was.
very first one, I think like I used to just get like all the lads round to the house and their missuses, and
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a Christmas one. Just got everyone around for like Chinese a few weeks before Christmas, and then I just put the decks on, and then we put it on Facebook Live for some reason. I don't know why, but it's got like a stupid amount of views.
Yeah, yeah. That was GT was there as well, isn't it?
Yeah, GT game round.
Okay.
Yeah, and we just jamming on the decks. And then I was like, oh, I want to do this for my birthday. So phoned up Simmons, and I wanted to use the studio, bring some decks around, and I just messaged like a few people who didn't like promote it or anything like that. I said, this is the location. And then just came around. It went a lot of people. It was probably like 20, 30 people, but it was just a good vibe, man.
But that's the
Yeah,
Double
yeah,
Impact and Friends, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah.
Sunday
And so-
sessions, again, it's just observation because we was in Nikira, innit?
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
we knew the owner of Nikira.
Yeah,
We went
yeah,
round
yeah,
for a
yeah,
drink
yeah.
or whatever,
Yeah.
and we looked at the place and said, you know what?
Yeah.
This is a nice spot, man.
Where's Nikira? Where's that? Where is it?
It's by Turtle Bay.
Yeah, it's not
But
called
the way that
anymore.
you like make this sound is like you like are just walking along. It's
swear
like
though,
shit just, like,
we didn't go. But if that's it is
It
that
weren't,
long.
weren't the idea, because I didn't want to do Sunday session, man. I just couldn't be asked to get back into
Yeah.
promoting.
So-
So I just wanted to
Exactly.
go to work, come home,
Yeah.
chill. That's it. And he's like, Kim, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's just.
I
try
just
this
thought
out."
to myself
Yeah, man.
at that time, when we was in there, I said, bro, what you reckon, man? And there was nothing going on a Sunday, man. And I just thought Sunday daytime for our people, like, why not? Let's try it, man. And he was like, yeah, cool. All right, let's do it.
And was daytime brunches, was that cool?
It wasn't
then?
even a
It
thing
weren't-
then.
it weren't a
It
thing
weren't
then.
a thing.
It wasn't
Yeah.
even a
It was
thing.
not a thing. That's it.
So would you say you lot set the trend for that then, or did you see it anywhere else and think?
Wouldn't necessarily say that. There would have been other promoters that doing it, but I don't remember.
There was a couple of us that probably started their brunch the same kind of time as ours. Yeah.
Okay, then you like glass and all those things would have been something that was, but that's more like
potentially, but it's
Yeah.
nothing like.
Yeah, not the
You went
same
for
kind
us.
of thing. Yeah.
Not for us.
That's more like they were
So
like
yeah, maybe
more
for
community
our
festivals.
scene,
That's what I'm saying. Like I just remember like things like glasses. The first time I see people going out to get ready in the daytime, like
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, the only time you see that is festivals, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, exactly. Basically that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then you like took that concept not from them, but like you took that
Yeah.
and then
Day
made
party,
it us thing then basically. Yeah.
I literally was just just get people out on a Sunday. Half of the people are chilling on a Sunday afternoon, man.
Yeah.
So why not? Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you come out and then get back home?
Get
ready to
wasted. By the time it's 12, you can get back into bed
That's
and
it.
still get up in the morning.
Still
For
get to
work.
work
Yeah,
tomorrow,
yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah, man, that's sick.
Yeah, man. So the first one, the owner goes, you can sell 100 tickets. And we struggled to sell 100 tickets, man. I think it might have been like 98 tickets, something stupid. But the vibe was just sick in there, man.
Yeah.
And he was gassed. Money on the bar, Sunday daytime when nothing's happening. So it's like, oh yeah, come back again. But then we moved it. Did we move it to the back room then?
Yeah, second
Because
one.
we was getting loads of complaints because of the music out the front. There was a hotel across the road, Turtle Bay and whatever. So we moved to the back and he goes, oh, you can sell 200 tickets. And we sold the 200. And then it just went 400.
It's exploded, isn't
Yeah,
it?
then we had the upstairs, and I think it was like a fire hazard at some point. Yeah, the tree
Yeah, it
fell
was because the
down.
fucking staircase, bro. Like,
it
look
was
how
mad.
rammed the staircase was.
It
Like,
was mad.
So the demand, obviously, we had to go find somewhere bigger.
Yeah. So we're selling like 600 tickets in that place across the 2 floors,
Yeah.
and then that was it the Christmas one, and then next year it was COVID, man.
COVID,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That Christmas one was
Yeah,
sick,
Yeah.
and then COVID came.
yeah, man.
Yep.
So we had ticket sales for an event in not August, April, and COVID was March.
Yeah. So people was holding
Yeah, yeah,
tickets,
yeah.
and then the COVID hitting it.
Yeah. So
We
we
didn't really-
sold 600 tickets for the April one,
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 weeks before.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that's like, because COVID hit, and it was like, oh, what do we do, man?
We didn't know what to do in it with people, so we kind of just gave them the option and just said, we know we're going to come back at some point.
Yeah.
You can either hold your ticket or we'll refund you. It's not a problem.
How many held?
500 at 600.
Swear down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
And people emailed saying, "I'll refund me," and then we did. Used to do it Instagram lives,
Mhm.
and then like people replied saying, "Oh, I want to keep my ticket
I want it
instead."
back.
Yeah,
Swear.
Yeah, that's when the Instagram lives came in.
Yeah.
And so, what did you like use that period to really keep your not fan base, but like
Yeah, again,
You
it
know.
weren't the plan.
No,
It was just something to do
Yeah.
because
yeah, sanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Get out of the house, because I had another house at that point. It was more or less ready to go, but I had problems selling it because of COVID. Obviously, we just strung up the decks there.
Yeah, just
some
jamming.
lights, some signs.
started
Just,
jamming?
Yeah, could still link up people outside your house.
Because a lot of people
man.
started to do, a lot of people that already had a big name started to get even bigger. And that's when
Well,
GT
that's where GT made his name, innit?
yeah.
and Silk as well.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Silk was doing his thing as well. You get me?
definitely, yeah, they built up their names. You're right. They had their names from before, obviously, but you're right. Yeah, like the COVID just absolutely smashed it for
Smashed
them.
it, yeah.
I feel like you lot was just bubbling up, just waiting, because as soon as we came out and you did that first one,
Wow.
that's when the numbers just went completely
Yeah.
different, innit?
Yeah. Again, right, the venue we found for that one, we was looking at it like, right, this is the biggest space we've put something in. Can we really fill this, man?
Yeah.
And we said, fuck it, let's just try it, man.
These times I'm still not involved. I'm still not involved. Like my girls going to these things.
Oh gosh.
I'm
you hear
like,
about
what's-
it?
Yeah, I've got people used to FaceTime me whilst they're in Sunday sessions,
Yeah.
like,
Swear.
and my mind's just not there though. It's not.
Yeah, I
it's
can
not
imagine.
plugging in like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, yo, Sunday. And I'm thinking, what's this Sunday sessions, man? What? You get what I'm saying? And then when I came to the first one, I said, oh my God, let me go back in time, God. Let me go back in time. I've missed out. You get what I'm saying? The first time I actually went, mad. It was wild. Vibes.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And it's not even, I don't know, it's like almost as if, you make even the venues look better. I don't know how, but it's like, the vibe is making, like, if you
Yeah,
go to that,
yeah, yeah.
I
if,
hear
you-
what you're saying,
if I go
I
to
know
that
what you
venue for a different event,
Yeah.
it's not gonna feel the same, bro.
Yeah, I get ya.
Do you get it? Like what Sunday Sessions has done, for Birmingham and just for the party scene is ridiculous, bro. You get what I'm saying? Long may it even continue and even progress and
Fingers
go
crossed.
even. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But this is what we was talking about before we come on the show, innit? Where I'm saying, like, all the nightclubs, like,
Yeah.
it's all gone, innit?
It's a different world, yeah.
it's a different world, bro.
Different
It's
world,
nothing
yeah.
there no more.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
How-
exactly right.
how do you see that, man?
It's what we were saying before we started, innit?
It's like promoters game at the minute,
Yeah.
which is obviously good for promoters, but it's not anywhere you could just go out on a Friday, go
Yeah.
out on a Saturday anymore. There's no monos, reviews, Rococos. So you got to wait for something to be on. You might not like that promoter or that event or that lineup.
And there's no one really like holding a strong brand like that, is there? Really?
Promoters, there's a few brother promoters, yeah.
Depends
Oh,
on
there is actually, yeah.
Yeah, there's a few.
But I'm talking about like
Nightclubs, you mean?
consistently like a Friday night.
Oh,
or-
no.
No, you mean
Yeah.
like weekly now?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. There's
I think
that-
it's
that's
hard
it.
just because of everything that's going on, cost of living and all that. So
Yeah, a few
Yeah.
loads, as you said, the amount of clubs that's closed down over the years
Yeah, man.
and ain't been able to open back up.
And also generations.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
We're all
COVID.
getting old.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I feel like your crowd has grew with yours.
Yeah.
But there's a younger crowd that
Yeah.
when we're talking about Monobar and that, we got to remember we
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
we were
Yeah,
kids
yeah,
them
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So how can we go? How can you go back to create another Monobar when none of us are that age?
Exactly that.
But
And-
that's what they said
Yeah.
before we came on there. He says, like, you got to think about it. People who turned 18 during COVID, they don't know nothing about going out. So they just want to sit down in the house with a bottle. Like,
Yep.
100.
They
They
don't-
don't know about monos
Yeah.
and
They don't wanna
you know,
go out and
just-
spend no money like
yeah.
that.
And like what we said before, it was like a social club.
yeah.
You go in there, you see the same faces.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they don't know about that kind of thing. They're
Nope.
socializing online maybe, or
Yeah.
I don't know, in different ways.
It's crazy when you
Yeah,
think about
yeah.
it like that, man.
But is that really for you? Like them really? Obviously, you are promoters,
Yeah.
and you've got your brand already. You got loyal followers to it. You don't necessarily need to tap into a younger market, but you can still understand that clubs are shutting down. And
well, my thing is, what do you like see happening in the future? Because I don't care what you say. You like kind of visionary with all the things that you've done in it, because you gotta think about it though. Like, you've been doing things before
100.
You get what I'm saying? So you set the pace in certain ways. So like, what do you guys envision just for the future of like nightlife, partying, entertainment?
I don't know about nightlife in general. We do think about our brand and what we could do in the future and what we're trying to aim for. So a festival is something that we've planned to do over the past couple of years now.
Sick.
And we just haven't managed to get it over the line for whatever reason. So that's a goal for us that we want to do. And yeah, again, like we've put Sunday sessions in 3 different cities now. Manchester, London and Leicester. Yeah. So again, the plan is to tap into other cities. We get the demand right now that are coming for Sunday sessions in Birmingham. A lot of the customers are from out of town now. So it makes sense to take it to them. You know what I mean?
And what about dealing with like intergenerational customers in it? Because as Speedy said, people are getting younger in it. We're getting older, but you got the youngers now who are looking for a motive. Like
we get them. We get the young crowd as well now.
And welcome them as well. It's business. Like we can't rely on everyone that's Irish to come out because they've got kids and families and whatever. And like you said, everyone's getting older, so let them come. They know what the music is. We still stick to the music. Yeah.
But you know what? That's what I find funny. Even though this is a double impact interview, I seen man at Box Out the other night. And what I found so interesting is that that's a younger audience, but the music is the same to the point where they're playing music here. Like there's a song called Chicken Noodle Soup. Now, obviously, most people ain't gonna really know what that song is, but they know. And I'm thinking, how do you know? And you even know the dance to it. So it shows that like the younger are still up to speed with what's going on in it, and music is timeless. So
exactly that. You're right. Music is timeless, man. 100%. But you, like Luca's right. Like we get the young crowd coming in to our events now, and we do welcome them. Like our thing is, if you're coming Sunday sessions, we don't care what age you are, as long as you're over age. If you're coming to enjoy yourself, and we see that you're enjoying yourself, done. That's our job done, innit? We look out and we see people laughing and dancing and singing. That's it. That's what we're there for.
So, festivals, what's the process? What's the thought process in that for you? Like, because that's a big jump, bro.
It is.
That's a big jump. You get it? So even for you to even say it, you get it? And I'm going back through the interview and we spoke about, you seen this and that happened. So, you get what I'm saying? Like, talk me through that process there. Like,
it's just, we got a decent amount of numbers.
Yeah. Because I reckon, yo, that's mad.
It's crazy.
It wouldn't be anything crazy, but if we can get like 2,500 people, it will be good, man.
And people are calling out for it, man. Like we've had so many messages and people say to us, "When's your festival, man?"
But how does that work, though? Like finances.
The main thing is the venue. It's finding a venue.
Yeah. So we've had everything else will come with it.
Yeah. We'll learn again as we go along, and
even then, how finding a venue? You got to find a park in it. Like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. We've nearly had one.
Yeah.
He just kind of fell through there.
Local or
in the West Midlands. Yeah. Close enough for people to be able to drive to. Yeah. Okay. Because we want to Sunday Sessions in Birmingham, brand. And we want to keep it in Birmingham.
Yeah. For the first one, definitely.
Really, or as like I said, say like a half an hour drive from town.
So let me ask you another question, because there's a lot of promoters here that promote nights. They probably ain't got no money or whatever. Sell tickets first. Let that sell. I don't know anyone's financial situations, but talking about doing a festival, some people might even try to do it with no money on it. Or is that is kind of risky, or is it? Do you say, I've got something that I'm willing to risk for a greater reward? Do you get it?
I think that's it.
Yeah,
I think that's it. Yeah. Again, it's a gamble. It's definitely gonna be a gamble, because I don't think you can run a festival without a little bit of money that you're gonna need to put in. Because
it's a different level from just
it's a whole new ball game, that is.
Everything you've got to pay for, security, like barriers. Obviously, you got to hire
risk assessment must be high. Police even.
Staging, lighting, sound.
And I think
the club might have that before, but
what makes it not hard for us, but we've never had a big team around us. Do you know what I mean? So I can imagine a lot of the festivals that are booming at the moment, they've got quite a big team. People that go and do loads of bits and bobs. It's always been me and him. We've got people with us that we've brought on that can kind of help us along the way, but we've never had a team like that. Do you know what I mean? So again, maybe that's something we'd probably need to think of.
Make that happen, bro.
Yeah.
That will be a man. That's not even just not forget the finances, bro. Just for legendary status.
Yeah, I know, man.
You get
Just
it?
to say we did
You know
it.
what? Sign out after that. You get what I'm saying?
Well, this brings me to my final question: how a man managing, Daz, you with employment, Luka, you with the home renovations and that. How are you balancing these two different things at the same time?
Just do it, man. This is gotta be done. Yeah, you find the time. Work late, start early.
Busy. But yeah, like people always tell me, like the one question that a lot of people always ask me is, how long are you guys going to go for? And my answer is just always the same. It's till the wheels fall off, man. Like I'll answer my phone all day long, all night long. Like we keep going until the wheels fall off, and it's simple as. So we manage it.
What I find interesting is obviously, like I said, like the person that I am, I'm always in some sort of struggle, or you get what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to make things happen. Like you, like it's the same. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying that you like don't have your struggles, but it's very interesting to hear the work side of things mixed with the passion. You get what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people that work hard and have that money and don't mix it with passion. You get what I'm saying? So they probably can buy their houses, one or two things, they live nice, live good, go on holiday. You get it? But nothing else more.
Yeah.
And then you've got the people that are constantly in that rat race trying to find
Chasing the money.
chasing the money. You get it? Obviously there's a balance that's needed, in it. And obviously like just listening to the stories and just listening to how you like that with it, just I don't know, for me personally, it's good to hear them kind of things, you know what I'm saying? Because it just puts things in perspective, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And obviously one thing that I can see from you lot is that from young you just stayed consistent, but also just like true to yourselves and didn't like stray too far out of any box, which allowed you to develop or even take risks, without having like being like falling back too far. You get it?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like anyway.
Yeah. Nah, agreed.
Yeah, man. That's
It's calculation, bro. I don't give a shit what you want to tell me. You like calculated. Definitely.
Heavily. And there's a lot of people out there in it, but obviously when you're in the spotlight, it's good to hear these stories in it because it just makes you more human. Then you get what I'm trying to say. People can see you and think, yo, these mans are rich and very. Whatever you got is whatever you got, bro. But it's still a human level to hearing that man work and man graft and don't think that man are too big to have a job.
Exactly that, man.
Like he says, I'm telling you, there's promoters or people that feel like they want to come up in this space and they're bougie to even work in a job. You get it?
Don't make no sense.
Don't make no sense. And the thing that's gonna happen is that you could have a successful event, but you're gonna be living off that event.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So then there's no reinvestment for your next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
It's
trying to
true,
say?
man. It's true.
Yeah.
And the other thing is the fact that a lot of people don't see the behind the scenes of the actual building of the event as well, or putting the event together, the amount of costs that we have to pay out to put on these events and it. So when we do get people that come up and message us, say, yo, Dad, sort me out 5 tickets, man. It don't make sense, man, because this is a business and it we've got to pay for things in it. Them big LED screens and them stages, they're not for free, man.
Yeah, man. 100.
Final question: as you're family men now and got kids in that, would you ever want to bring the kids into it? Even though they're young, but like they're watching you in it, and kids are very, very observant, and they you know what I'm saying?
I think they naturally will be.
Sienna's always talking about Sunday sessions. Every time I leave the house, she's like, "Are you going to work at Sunday sessions?" Because I bought her there. She's been to 1 or 2, like we've been setting up. I bought her outside when we had the signs outside Forum. Do you remember the big letters, double impact? Bought her there. It's like, show her a photo, so get some cool dad points when she's older.
You're right. They're seeing it all, man.
Yeah, man.
They're seeing it all. And that comes back to the point that you made about music's timeless. Even as young as our kids are, like my daughter's, one of my daughter's favourite songs is a funky house tune, Malika Go. She loves it. She knows all the words to it. You know what I mean? And we still play that tune now on our sets.
Even better question, is what would you like to leave for them? Because obviously you're in a space right now where business-wise, business is popping, but it's not actual like a physical business. Like, unless you're gonna pass them over a promotion.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I mean, like, is there any intention to say let's make this a bit more physical? You know what I mean?
Yeah, good question, man.
Well, I've got other bits.
You got like properties and
So I'd rather just set them up
and then let them do.
Yeah, I
and
just
let
like
them watch your passion in it. Yeah. I think that's going to be the main thing in it. The fact that they see us doing all of this music in it, so they know what to do. Like when I leave the house, I always say to the kids all the time, you know where Daddy's going now, innit? Whatever time it is, innit? And they'll either say one or two things. I'll say football, and I say, nah, not football. Where else am I going? They'll say work. I say, yeah, there you go. That's it.
Listen, I can't finish it there. I got 2 more questions. The first one, it's just come out my head right there. Music, that's the passion. What made you like just want to be, I don't know, like the MC and DJ and promoters rather than like pursuing a career
recording
artist, or do you get me?
Yeah, we did actually try
Okay.
producing stuff, but I just couldn't get into it, man. It's too much messing around and
It's not that.
Don't like
It's control. It's because you're not in control, bro. That's what it is, bro. It's calculations. the maths and mapping up, are they?
I see your question and answering it for you.
I know he wanted to hear it.
He did it to me the other day. It's all right.
With me and the artist thing, like loads of people tried to get me in the studio with it and make tunes, and I've always said I'm not a rapper, I'm not an artist, and it. What I do on the mic is I'm a vibes man, I'm a host, and it. Got a couple bars here and there, but I'm not a man that writes story lyrics and blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? So that's the difference for me.
Okay. Nah, man, that's answering my question. I don't need no more. Like, I'm happy.
Yeah, man. You know what? Like, you see this. Yeah, this is like an interview, bro. Like man should be able to come on here and chop it up. There's so many ways it can dissect.
Yeah, there's a lot.
The different parts of the journey. There's so many ways that we could have a conversation. Really and truly, we ain't even shared none of what we got going on. Obviously, we talk on a regular. Obviously, we've had Sinners Vodka at your event.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You lot have worked with Nightlife as well previously as well. Like you got them strong connections. There's things that should be able to pattern in the near future.
Yeah.
And ways that we 100% should be working together.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
We've already spoke about that, so yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So like, in terms of just like conversation wise, man should just chop it up, bro. Like on a regular, like I said, times are changing.
Yeah. You need things like this, man.
Yeah. Content, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm already seeing the clips while I'm actually talking, bro.
Yeah, me too. But you know what I genuinely feel though, that this, even though there's an interview style to it, it's more of a conversation because, like I said, we are all familiar with one another. You get what I'm saying?
That's what you said. Like memories popped up, man. You've remembered
100%,
memories from you know, them things there. Like it is good for your mental, man. It is. Like me and him. Like after every event, me and him will meet up and we'll go for food. You know, just because we might talk about a bit of business and stuff, but it's good for us, man. Just to kind of just to keep it like that, innit?
Sick, bro. Trust me. Trust me.
We'll leave it there, man. But lads,
You got more to say,
like I said.
Nah.
What it is revolving door in it. So don't think that just phone like the studio's here in it. So we can just press record, have a conversation. It don't have to be about nothing, bro.
I hear that, man.
There's no pressure to think, oh, I've already been on there, bro. If man wants to come back tomorrow and have a conversation,
Yep, I hear it.
That's what I need to let people know. You get me?
Well, appreciate it, man.
Promote the event because you ain't even done that. Like actually promote the event.
The next one.
Yeah.
My girl's already got it on their story already. You get what I'm saying? Imagine I didn't know you like.
Why you go to them man's event all the time, man? We get it, man. We get it.
Yeah. Well, the next one, Sunday, 6th of April. Yeah, the first one back for the new year. First one of the 2025 year, man.
New venue.
Yep, new location.
Big lineup to be announced soon.
Yep, some strong guests, man. So looking forward to it, man.
Sounds just like the advert, but yeah, man. Wicked.
We'll clip that out.
All right then, lads. Love, man.
Nice
Thank you
one,
for
lads.
coming.
Appreciate
Thanks
it,
for
man.
getting us on. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, cool.
Yo, what you saying? I'm down to my last pack, you know, but I got them samples ready for Sunday sessions. I got the original and I got the strawberry. Everyone's saying it's fire, so you won't have a problem moving this. Alright, safe. I'll see you on Sunday.
There's more to life than sitting on the corners, make them corners fly. Hit sales on Beatles, window lick if it's a quick thing. Roll ting pepper, have you seen your life shift quick or wet, Joe?